Yeah, I guess so. Maple. When does maple syrup come out? Maple syrup season. I think it might be like ending maple syrup. Oh, late winter through early spring. Um, so yeah, there's a lot of indigenous teachings about maple syrup. Maple sap, um, and there's a lot of um, maple syrup that's made in the late winter and early spring. That's why you have like pancake festivals in and around now. Um, ma- Maple syrup. Oh, and I think maple syrup was in the news because of like climate change. Um, and then I'll type in the news. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, if you like pancakes, um, climate change is impacting your pancakes, um, or whatever else you use maple syrup. Um, so, this article is saying Ontario maple syrup producers hit by climate change, some urge carbon restrictions, and it's by the Canadian Press. Unpredictable winter temperatures. There's definitely a range in which maple syrup has to be produced. Uh, highly maple syrup is sensitive to temperatures, um, and saying that so climate change will impact the future. Prolonged mild conditions had maple syrup producers in southern Ontario chopping trees for sap in early February, which is significantly earlier when tapping season has historically been in early to mid March. A cold spell last week then forced a pause on the early stop to operations. So uh, yeah, this is very sensitive to temperature extremes. The executive director of the Ontario Maple Syrup Producers Association said that there's evidence that spring-like weather is starting earlier each year, creating uncertainty in the delicate freeze-thaw cycles that producers rely on. Um, oh, no thanks. I don't want that pop up. Um, the swings in weather means producers have to rush to tap trees when temperatures shift unexpectedly with little time to prepare for operations. There's frequent windstorms that uproot maple trees, as well as invasive pests that can spread with rising temperatures. Like tent caterpillars in 2018 left some producers with 30% less syrup than the year before. The Maple Syrup Producers Association. Oh, is anyone? Um, expects some growth within the next 10 years, with millions of taps being added to in Ontario and Quebec. And demand shows no sign of slowing. So that contributes to the rising cost of food um, as well. Um, Keeping up with global demand will require topping 120 million more trees by 2080. Um, and it will add carbon levels in the atmosphere due to the wood and other fossil fuels burned to boil the sap collected from maple trees down to soap. So those increase risk of climate change, and trees need maple um, soap as well. So if more trees are harvested for maple syrup, it'll be hauled on the remaining trees. There's a effort to switch to carbon neutral practices. Um, Evaporators can cut down emissions significantly. Well-maintained maple trees also store more carbon via natural sequestration. Oh, so it says that it's, with more trees tapped, um, it'll be less likely for the trees to be cut down. It said that there's no false choice between being green and being profitable. I know that there's like greenwashing, so I want to be wary of that statement. And then there's eco capitalism, which is a thing. Um, oh, where is this? Okay. Oh, then that end of the article. Yeah, so see how many people watching. Oh, there's one person watching. So thank you. It might be myself. Um, but yeah, I'm going to take a break to go to the washroom, and I'll be back.